Smartphones. They are in our pocket, on our desks, in our hands almost every minute of the day. But behind that sleek design and those brilliant screens lies a reality, not a signing. Today we are peeling back the cover to reveal the harsh truth behind the smartphone tech companies.
It was one of the main themes of the Netflix show.
Computer giant Apple says it's reinvented the phone, marrying a mobile with an iPod, giving birth to the iPhone.
An iPod, a cell phone, and a portable internet, all in a little lightweight package.
The big attraction here right now is encased in the plastic tube back there, surrounded by an admiring crowd. It's a sleek aluminum and stainless steel creation. A cell phone doesn't have any buttons, just a touch screen.
Let's start at the very beginning, the manufacturing process. The creation of our beloved device has a darker side marked by significant environment degradation. Mining for essential minerals like cobalt and lithium not only devastates landscape but also pollute our ecosystem. The ecological footprint extends beyond just extraction. The entire life cycle of these devices from production to disposal involves a massive amount of non-renewable resources and generates sustainable waste, contributing to global environment issues such as climate change and biodiversity loss. But the environmental cost is just one part of the story. The human toll is equally distressing. Workers in far-off factories toil under harsh conditions that many of us would find unacceptable. They work long hours for wages that barely allow them to meet their often without adequate safety measurement or right protection. This explosion is rooted in the complex supply chain that marks accountability difficult and keep consumers in the dark about the true cost of their devices. Economically, the smartphone industry is built on a model known as a planned obsolescence. Have you ever noticed how the phone starts slowing down right when a new models come out? That's by design. Companies engineer their devices to become obsolete quickly to push consumers to buy new instead of holding on to older models. This cycle not only fuels constant consumer spending but also deepens the economic divide between those who can afford the latest model and those who cannot. Additionally, the rapid turnover of devices contribute to a growing problem of electronic waste, which is hazardous and difficult to recycle. Privacy concerns are another significant issue, and smartphones are at the heart of this issue. These devices store a wealth of personal information from our location data to our browsing histories, making them a prime target for data breaches.
For AT&T customers, the company saying 73 million current and closed accounts were released on the dark web. This means social security numbers, names, mailing addresses, all posted about 2 weeks ago.
Despite assurance of robust security measures, the reality is often different. Incidents of personal data being accessed, shared, or even sold without user consent are not uncommon. Moreover, many apps and services require access to extensive personal information as a condition of use, leading to an exhaustion of privacy. Users often unknowingly grant permission that allows apps to track their behavior across different platforms, complies a detailed profile of their habits, preferences. This information can be explored for targeted advertising, and more alarmingly, it can be a tool for more invasive services by government or other entities. The issue is compounded by the fact that there is often tighter transparency about how this data is used and who exactly it has access to. As a result, our smartphone, rather than servicing as a tool for the enhancement of our lives, can become instrument of privacy invasion. The health impact of prolonged smartphone use is becoming increasingly hard to ignore. Physically, the content use of smartphone can lead to a variety of ailments, commonly referred to as a text neck or smartphone thumb condition that arise from repetitive strain on certain muscles and joints. The blue light emitted by screen can disrupt sleep patterns, affecting the quality and quantity of sleep, which is crucial for overall health. Mentally, the effects can be even more significant. Smartphone facilitates instant connectivity, but they also create a platform for constant social comparison via social media, which can deteriorate mental health and lower self-esteem. Studies have linked excessive smartphone use of increased rates of anxiety, especially among young adults and teenagers. This hyperactivity can erode the boundaries between work and personal life, leading to burnout and a decrease in overall life satisfaction. Moreover, they are growing concerned about the potential long-term efforts to expose to electromagnetic field intended by the smartphone. While the scientific community has not reached the consumers, the possibility of associated health risks add another layer of concern, making it impressive that we approach smartphone use with mindfulness and moderation. So as we have seen, the smartphone industry is not without its flaws. From the environmental and economic impacts to concern about privacy and health, it's clear that cost of convenience is high. However, staying informed and making continuous choices can help us to migrate these effects and use technology more responsibly. We must challenge tech companies to be more transparent and accountable. As consumers, we hold the power to drive changes by choosing more sustainable models, demanding better labor practice, and caring about how our data is used. Let's advocate for regulation that protect consumer rights and promote sustainability in the tech industry. Think smart, choose wisely. Our choices not only affect us but also the world around us. By being more mindful of these issues, we can foster a more sustainable and ethical future.